make a sangria at home. What is sangria? If you have been to Spain, you might have actually drank this fruit red wine before. Okay, so every restaurants have their own version of sangria, which is like my favorite wine, you know, out of all the wine, because for ladies we love something sweet, and of course sangria is something that is unique. People will be amazed by, wow, what is this? And if you were to go to Spanish restaurant, you'll realize that one glass of sangria will cost around 14 to 18 Singapore dollars. So for this, you know, you just need to have a jar of it that will cost actually lower than it. Okay, so let's go. Okay, hi guys, I'm gonna show you the process of making your own sangria at home. The most important thing is using fruits. Okay, so today we're gonna introduce using two kinds of fruits. The first one is pear, and the second one is the very crunchy kind of fruit that is the apple. Okay, I can see that after making a lot of sangria on my own, apple is the best ingredient, because after one night or two nights of you know, putting together with the wine, they actually absorb the essence of the red wine. Okay, so the second thing, of course, if you want to put any like your favorite fruits like berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberry, you can also. Okay, but today we're going to demonstrate for you the pear and apple. So the next important ingredient is the red wine. So today we're going to introduce this, which is using the Italian Chianti. Of course, you do not need to use something red wine that is something like that. Any red wine that you love, or it can be simply from any supermarkets or Brown Brothers, Merlot would be good enough. Okay, so we're gonna pour and finish everything. Okay, make sure the whole fruits are submerged with the whole red wine. Okay, and then according to, if you have been to Spain to really drink the real sangria, they actually add in orange liquor. But this time, because I just came back from Finland, I'm gonna use this blueberry liquor that's pretty sweet for add-on material ingredient for the sangria. Okay, but if you are not a hard liquor person, right, you do not really need to put in any of liquor at all. Okay, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of this, okay, to have more taste of it. And the most important thing that a local actually taught me is to add in Sprite or 7-Up when serving it. So you need to, very importantly, leave this whole thing, okay, without Sprite or 7-Up, just the wine and the fruits inside the fridge for 1 to 2 nights, for it to be able, for the fruits to be able to absorb the essence of the wine. And then when serving, you know, as we take a glass of it, you put half of this sangria that you made, half of this until half, and then you mix it with 7-Up or Sprite, half of it, and it will be the most refreshing drink that you ever serve. It's so good for parties and gatherings. And the next thing, maybe you can try something different, which you can also add in, other than Sprite orders, you can add in cider like Somersby, you know, half of it. Okay, so I hope that you can have a very surprising, you know, refreshing sangria made from home for your guests.